Hello everyone, I'm here today to talk about my newest drone, the Hs210 Hs210. Um, Great drone. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I received it in the mail yesterday. I've already flown about 12-15 batteries, something like that through it. It comes with 3 batteries, so it's easy to rotate them out, and honestly, you can fly almost constantly. Of course, you want to give it a break between batteries to cool the motors for a moment, but like I say, it comes with 3 batteries, so if you rotate them out, the third battery, you'll have to wait a few minutes for the first battery to finish charging, and then you put the third battery on, and you've got another one to start going. So you just keep rotating them out between the 2 chargers, and you can fly almost constantly. The drone is very lightweight, very, very, very small. It's about the size of the palm of my hand, and it flies great. You got the blue props in the front, black in the rear, which it does come with spares. I don't know about y'all. For me, that's a big deal. I kind of get frustrated whenever companies don't include spare propellers, but every Holystone product I've received has come with at least one full set of spare props. So definitely, I give them props for that. And it it flies great. It's got a tiny little battery, as I mentioned. It lasts about 5 to 7 minutes, and it takes about 20 to 25 minutes to recharge, so it doesn't take long. And it's got a standard connector on the end that actually just plugs right into there to power it on. There's no power switch. You just plug it in and it powers on. And once you power it on, of course, you can see that in the front it has a green LED, and in the rear it's got a red LED. They're flashing right now because it's not paired, so I will pick up the control and pair it so that you can see what it's like when they're steady. To pair it, you turn the controller on, up, down, and it's paired. You can tell that it's paired because the lights will be solid at this time. The drone is actually very, very quiet, and it's very simple to fly. The control, you've got your headless mode, which I don't personally use. You've got your takeoff and landing, which is like an arm switch. If you press that, the propellers start spinning and get ready to go. You can't use the down and in like you use with a lot of drones to get the props started. You actually have to use this button. But you press that button, you press up, and it's in the air. I'm going to try to get it over here so that y'all can see it a little bit. But see, it's very quiet, and it flies very, very stable. It's a great little flyer. I'm going to land it now just because, it's not really a demonstration video. It's more of a review. But, you land it and the props turn off. Or you can press the land button, in which case it'll go slowly down and land gently, which I don't know if y'all have had this problem, but I know me personally, when it comes to landing these smaller type drones, I usually have a pretty hard landing. But this one actually lands itself, and it does a pretty good job. It will sway a little bit, so you want to have a little bit of room around it before you bring it down. Otherwise you might land half on top of something and it'll fall off. But it, for not having a camera and, not having the FPV capability, which of course for $30, it doesn't need that capability. It's a lot of fun. It's really lightweight, and for anyone first getting into drones or quadcopters, whatever you want to call them, this would be my first recommendation for anyone just trying to get into it, see if they enjoy it, and get something easy to control because it has the altitude hold, which is just absolutely awesome. It holds its place pretty well, as you saw. I wasn't really giving it too much control. It was just kind of hovering in place. It does a great job of that. And again, if anyone asks me personally, what would I recommend as a first drone, just to learn the controls and kind of get the reactions down and everything, this is it. You put it in the second or third speed mode, it's very, very responsive, it's quick, it's nimble, it's probably won't keep up with any of your racers, and certainly not any of your brushless racers. But for inside, it's just about perfect. It'll go quick enough that you can get across the living room pretty quick. But it's still controllable while you're inside. And it does have the fully surrounded prop, so if you do bump something, you don't have to worry. It kind of bounces off and you're good to go. But anyway, I have really enjoyed this, and I'm sure that any of you out there, if you pick up the Holy Stone Hs210, I'm sure you'll be very pleased as well. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Like and subscribe if you care to. I really appreciate all the views, and y'all have a great day.